Now let's talk about Notion on the iPad and how to make Notion bigger on your iPad. Now this kind of depends on what you exactly mean by this, because it's a third-party app which is programmed or set up, created a certain way. So there isn't like you don't have the ability to completely change the app, but there are some things to make it bigger, right? So for example, when you're taking a note, what you can do is to click on this like three dots button or three lines, and it's going to make the side panel move away. So we now have a bigger and more like free space to create our notes, which sometimes is a lot more useful than just having this on the left side right here. When it comes to individual text and how you can make that bigger, you can easily just click on the plus button and bring over the or add like a heading. And if you bring like a large heading, the text is going to be much larger, but obviously the regular text is still going to be smaller. If you want to change that as well, you can also just uh, select this part of the text right here, and what you can do is to make it bold, right, which makes it slightly bigger, right? So it, as I say, it really depends on what exactly you want to do with it. If you want to zoom in on your notes, you might as well use the built-in iPad's zoom feature, where you can double tap with your two fingers, and you can also just zoom it in here, which makes the text a little bit bigger. But obviously this is not a Notion feature, it is the iPad feature. And if you want to set it up, you can just leave the app and open up the settings of your iPad, and within the accessibility section you can click on a zoom and make sure you have it enabled, right? So that's something that you can do as well. Besides this, there is the ability to also use Notion on your Safari website, right? So when you look up notion.com and log in through the Safari, instead of using the Notion app, which in most cases is not the better alternative, but let's say that for this it might be useful. Well, right now you are on a website, so what you can do in here is like zoom in on it, or it just behaves differently than the actual app. One of the way it differs from the actual application is that you can adjust the text, right? So when you are using your Notion, you can see the very same setup right here. I can click on this button right here and just enlarge the text. And obviously it's a little bit harder to navigate perhaps, but the text is now much bigger. So I made technically my Notion bigger. So I guess that's an option as well. So definitely go ahead and let me know down below in the comments what your objective is and if you managed to achieve it. So let me know down below in the comments about that. But for now, that's it. I'm gonna wrap up the video. Hit the thumbs up if you like it, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video.